Hi, my name is Max Westcott, and today I'm going to explain and demonstrate a chip shot. Okay, so the chip shot we're required to hit here is a 20-yard chip shot. Okay, so what I've got the target out there on the range. Okay, and what I've got, if we just pretend to a degree that we've got a slight rough in front of us, but the majority of the time I want the ball running. Okay, so it's really important that what club we're going to choose here. Club selection is really crucial for this shot. And obviously I've got two clubs here. We've got a sand wedge, okay, 54-degree wedge, and a 9-iron. Okay, and the shot I'm going to feel that I really feel comfortable with playing here is more of a 9-iron shot. Okay, almost for me, don't want to see the ball go too high. I want to see the ball just pop up the trajectory. And most of the time, spend most of the time on the floor. Okay, it's going to release out to the flag a lot more. Okay, so we just put the sand wedge down. Now if we go into hold, okay, how I'm going to hold this 9-iron. Okay, what I'm going to do with the grip. So I'm going to have a nice neutral hold to start off with. Okay, so my hands are going to go a nice neutral hold. I'm not going to grip it too strong, too weak. Okay, nice neutral hold. And from there, we're going to go slightly down the grip. Okay, and that's going to give me a real sense of control and give me the correct speed we want to play this golf shot. Okay, we don't really want to create a two-lever action. Okay, I want to keep it nice. It's almost like a long putting stroke. Okay, we just feel like we just use the shoulders, and we're going to, like I said, a nice one-lever action. Okay, so for me as well, what's really important, obviously, is club face alignment. Okay, it's really important that we get this correct from the start. So what I want to see really with the club face is the ball, okay, lined out the middle of the club face. Okay, we don't want to see it lined out the toe, okay, out the heel, okay, because that'll have a big effect on the centre of strike. Okay, you've got to really make sure we get the centre of strike and obviously distance as well. So it affects your distance and obviously how far we obviously want the ball to go. Okay, it's going to have a big impact on that. Okay, so it's really important we get the face aligned correctly to the golf ball. Okay, what we don't want to see as well is that club face open. Okay, so open towards target line. I don't want to see it pointing to the right. Okay, because that's going to change obviously direction, dynamic loft. Okay, and again centre to strike. Okay, so it's really important that we have the club face, that ball aligned square in the middle. We don't want it obviously aligned out the heel, and also we don't want that club face obviously pointing to the left also. So it's going to create. It's going to just change the trajectory of the shot. So then obviously create dynamic loft's going to change. It's going to be a lot lower off the face, and the loft of the face is going to change as well, and obviously direction is going to be to the left a lot more. So club face alignment just discussed. Now what we're going to talk about now is that really important for me is how we obviously get our body aligned correctly. Okay, so what we want to see with our body alignment is our feet aiming slightly left of ball's target line. Okay, so my feet are going to aim slightly to the left. Okay, my knees and my hips are going to be slightly to the left as well. What's really important is that my shoulders stay square. Okay, that's going to give me the acquired path I would like, which is in square to in for the shot. Okay, and that's going to obviously give me the best chance of hitting the ball straight and creating a good direction for the shot. Okay, and getting it to start nice and neutral. Okay, the golf shot as well, we're not really looking for any curvature on the golf shot. On a nice neutral ball flight. Okay, so no sort of movement right to the left, left to right. Ball's going to stay nice, almost for me, nice and square. I want to see a nice, obviously neutral shot for this. Okay, so not looking for any sort of curvature at all. Okay, so I just talked to you about as well. So ball position. Okay, my ball position is going to be nice and central. Okay, we're not going to go too far back. Okay, because that's going to obviously give you almost a slightly steeper angle of approach. Okay, we don't want too far forward as well, because that's going to change my angle of approach as well into the golf shot. And obviously that's going to create too much height for the golf shot. Obviously you want to hit it reasonably low. Okay, we don't want to take it too much loft off, which we'll do that in the back if I put it towards the back of stance. We want to keep it relatively central because we still want a little bit of loft on the golf club. Okay, we don't want too much. We don't want obviously too much with a descending blow. We want a nice sort of nice neutral blow to the golf shot. Okay, we don't want too much hitting down to the ground. Okay, and what we'll see as well with our posture as well. Just talk about posture a little bit. So we want a nice neutral posture. Okay, what we see with some people, especially when coaching, we see a little bit from a lot of people getting too hunched over. That's going to give us almost our angle of approach working into the ground too much of a steeper angle of approach, and that's going to also affect our strike. Okay, our striking is going to be be hitting the ball heavy. Okay, so it's really important, and vice versa. If I was too upright, okay, that's going to obviously affect our strike as well, our centre to strike, and obviously just making contact with the golf ball. We see a lot of people at the top of the golf ball, and that'll affect our angle of approach into the shot as well. Okay, so just going further as well. Okay, spoke about speed. Okay, we spoke about obviously swing path as well, in square to in. And what we need to really focus on now is, for me, is the one lever action. Okay, so we only really want to concentrate as well. Just pop in my mind actually weight distribution. Okay, so it's really important for our weight to being my lead foot. Okay, and that's going to really give us the correct angular approach and obviously create the centre of strike as well. That was required for the shot. Okay, so I'm going to have 70% of my weight on my left lead side and 30% on my right hand side. Okay, and that's going to give me the obviously correct descending blow we need for the goal shot. Okay, and obviously make sure for me that obviously the ball keeps the ball flight reasonably low. All right, not going to get the ball popping up in the air. It's going to be really important that we keep our weight 70% on my lead foot and 30% on my right. And what you notice about my feet as well, my feet are a lot narrower, aren't they? Okay, we're not too wide. Okay, we're not trying to create a lot of speed. We're really trying to keep our feet nice and narrow. Okay, because obviously we're only looking for almost a short 20-25 yard chip shot here. Okay, we're not looking to really get obviously a 2 lever goal swing. Really try and get a lot of speed. We're only looking to really important we keep stable really. Okay, so it's really important that we keep our feet nice obviously short, a lot closer together. Okay, and obviously our weight left on my lead foot. That's going to give us a lot more stability and a lot more control with speed. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to get it set up and obviously try and play the chip shot. Okay, so I'm getting my body correct, so my feet and side to the left, my knees and my hips and my shoulders are going to be obviously my knees and my hips. Sorry, are going to be pointing to the left ever so slightly. And what we're going to really focus on here is obviously just that one lever look. Okay, no sort of hinging with the wrists. Okay, I'm not trying to create too much speed and hit the ball too far. Okay, we want to really focus on just keeping it one lever. Okay, to judge obviously keep it nice and controlled, and from there, just obviously just half. Almost what we're looking for is a hip to hip sort of feeling for control of speed. So we're looking to go to the right hip. Okay, halfway back almost to halfway through. Okay, and really trying to maintain that sort of action, almost like a pendulum action with a putter. Okay, just using your shoulders to control the speed a little bit more. We're not looking to use your wrist so much. Okay, so now we're going to play the goal shot. Face line, I'm going to make sure it's nice and neutral at the face, so it's nicely out the middle. Feet slightly left, shoulders square to the ball's target line. And it's going to create a nice in square to in path. Okay, a little bit firm, but not too bad. Okay, another opportunity we could have actually, if we want to play the shot slightly differently, would be used obviously a sandwich. Okay, so I've got a 54-degree wedge here, and this will obviously. We play a shot slightly so differently. Okay, we can obviously get the ball to pop up in the air a lot more with this shot. Be a much higher trajectory. Okay, due to obviously the face having a lot more loft on it. Okay, so trajectory is going to change. Okay, what's really important with this shot is that literally we create a little bit more speed for it. Okay, so it almost becomes for me a little bit longer than a one lever action. We can actually bring the wrist into play a little bit more because we're trying to create a little bit more speed. Okay, so it's really important that it actually becomes almost for me slightly second lever. Look, this one, okay, so just need that, obviously due to the loft being a lot more, balls will pop up in the air, and we get that ball to obviously land a lot softer as well, okay, because obviously the higher trajectory with the goal shot we're looking to do. Okay, so with this one here, what's really important, what we could do actually, is open the face a touch. Okay, so we use a little bit more loft. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to line my body to the left. Okay, my feet are going to aim slightly further to the left, obviously counteract the face being open. Okay, my shoulders are going to be slightly to the left as well. Okay, and that's going to obviously allow my path to be a little bit more of an out to in path. All right, that's going to create my path and make it a little bit more out to in. That's going to give me almost that's almost going to give me the flight I need for the golf shot. Okay, it's going to give me almost the high trajectory we want. Okay, but what's really important is that we open the face, and straight away we'll see that my dynamic lofts change, my club face aim has changed. Obviously, it's all aimed a little bit more to the right. Okay, so we're going to adjust our body and a fraction to the left. Okay, a bit further around to the left. My face will be slightly more open, so more dynamic loft on it. Club face alignment slightly to the right, but hopefully, for me, give us a higher trajectory. My weight's going to be a little bit more neutral as well. So my weight's going to be a bit more 50-50. Okay, we're not going to be leaning too far forward because that's going to obviously affect the angular approach. Okay, so with a nice neutral weight. Okay, and obviously the angular approach that will get us hitting the ball too far low, so a lot lower, sorry, than what we want. When our angular approach is more central because we're trying to gain a bit more loft. Okay, so it's really important that we keep our ball position a little bit further back, and not ball position further back, nice and central ball position, but our weight staying nice and central. Okay, we're not trying to hit down into it and get our weight too far forward. We're going to keep 50-50 of our weight. All right, that's going to give us the trajectory we need for this golf shot. Right, so I'm going to try and play one now. So my feet, every slightly aim to the left, club face open, every slightly aim to the right. Okay, and we see there the ball will come up a little bit softer with a higher trajectory and land a lot softer as well.